Noah Baumbach's marriage story presents divorce not as an event, but an unraveling. A slow psychological evisceration in which love is dissected by legality, and raw emotion becomes currency in a system that thrives on our suffering. The film's brilliance lies not merely in its depiction of a marriage in decay, but in how it reveals the legal system as a performative stage, one that converts private heartbreak into public transaction. What begins as a mutual desire for an amicable separation transforms into a sort of emotional arms race, where empathy is restructured into strategy, and vulnerability becomes weaponized under the cold fluorescence of the legal system. Before we begin, this video is sponsored by Audible. Stay tuned after the video to learn how to explore a whole new world of incredible stories at your fingertips. Audible. Close your eyes, press play, and let the stories unfold. At its core, Marriage Story is a film about how systems, legal, emotional, or cultural, feed on human fragility. Charlie and Nicole enter their divorce with the best intentions. They want to remain kind, fair, and cooperative. Yet the legal process does not reward emotional honesty or good faith. Instead, it distorts both parties' perceptions of themselves and each other, turning human truth into performance. The lawyers, embodied with chilling precision by Laura Dern's Nora and Ray Liotta's Jay, serve as psychological intermediaries, part therapist, part predator. They exploit the emotional weaknesses of their clients under the guise of advocacy, reframing grief as leverage. In this way, the legal system functions less as an instrument of justice and more an industry of emotional manipulation, one that thrives on prolonging chaos rather than resolving it. Psychologically, what unfolds between Charlie and Nicole is a form of identity erosion. The law demands narrative. Someone must be wrong, someone must be right, and in that demand, both are stripped of nuance. Nicole, initially seeking self-expression and autonomy, is gradually coached into aggression, told that gentleness equals weakness. Charlie, whose instinct is to rationalize and repair, is pushed into defensiveness, coerced to protect his image as a father rather than his role as a husband. The courtroom dynamic reshapes their inner landscapes. They no longer feel grief over the relationship's end, but shame, resentment, and paranoia. Each begins to act out roles written by their lawyers, not their hearts. They are in a way puppets of their own legal survival. Baumbach's direction amplifies this psychological suffocation through its framing and rhythm. Long, unbroken shots during moments of intimacy are replaced by rigid, cross-cut exchanges when lawyers enter the scene. A visual representation of emotional interruption. What once flowed between them naturally is now filtered through bureaucratic choreography. Their words, once spontaneous, become premeditated. Their gestures, once tender, become tactical. It's a study in emotional contamination, how sincerity decays under institutional influence. The film's emotional climax, the argument in Charlie's apartment, is often interpreted as the release of all suppressed tension. But psychologically, it's also the collapse of their constructed selves. The legal system has rewired their emotional responses. Their anger no longer belongs to them alone. It is the product of manipulation, the culmination of months of coached antagonism and performative hostility. When Charlie breaks down crying, confessing that he still loves her, It is both a moment of truth and tragic irony, a brief reemergence of authenticity within a structure designed to obliterate it. Ultimately, Marriage Story reveals a devastating paradox. In trying to navigate divorce through legal order, Charlie and Nicole become subjects of psychological disorder. The system promises clarity, but delivers fragmentation. It exploits their need for resolution, turning every attempt at communication into ammunition. Their lawyers, symbols of societal authority, guide them not toward healing, but toward victory. And in doing so, ensure that no one truly wins. The child becomes the silent witness to this emotional extraction, the casualty of a war neither parent intended to fight. What makes Marriage Story so harrowingly real is its refusal to moralize. It does not vilify the legal system outright, but shows its quiet parasitic efficiency, how it metabolizes heartbreak into business. The film operates as a mirror to modern relationships, reflecting a world where emotional authenticity is unsustainable, especially in the face of institutional control. Love, once an act of vulnerability, becomes a liability. In the end, Baumbach does not offer reconciliation so much as recognition. The law can divide property, assign custody, and formalize endings, but it cannot account for the psychological residue it leaves behind. The true divorce, the film suggests, is not between Charlie and Nicole, but between emotion and institution, between the purity of feeling and the machinery that ultimately devours it. If you're anything like me, film doesn't end when the credits roll. The best stories linger. They follow you home. They live in your head long after the screen fades to black. That's why I'm proud to partner with Audible. Audible isn't just audiobooks. It's an entire library of storytelling. Horror, noir, true crime, sci-fi, psychological thrillers, Audible original podcasts. The kinds of narratives we explore here on Embrace the Film don't stop at cinema. On Audible, you can dive into the novels that inspire your favorite film, explore exclusive original dramas, and experience immersive audio productions that feel as cinematic as anything you'd see in a theater. If you love the psychological tension of a slow-burn thriller, or the creeping dread of analog horror, Audible lets you carry that atmosphere with you on late-night drives, long walks, or those quiet hours when the world feels just a little too still. It's storytelling without a screen, and sometimes that makes it even more intimate, because now the images have to come from you. You can start listening today and get a free trial by using the link in the description. It's one of the best ways to support the channel while discovering your next obsession. Close your eyes, press play, and let the story unfold with Audible. Well, friends, that's going to be all for now. If you are interested in this film, I urge you to check it out for yourself and formulate your own thoughts and opinions about it. I hope you come share those thoughts and opinions in the comments. Let me know if there are any movies that you would like to see discussed on this channel. I always love to hear from you guys, and I do my best to try and respond to everyone. As always, I've put a link down in the description to a physical copy of this film, if one exists, that you can add to your collection. Using that link helps out the channel, and that's always appreciated. If you like this video, I urge you to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you aren't already. I know that some of you watching aren't subscribed, so help out the channel and subscribe. If you'd like to go the extra mile and support the channel even more, we do have a couple options for you to do so. You can join us on Patreon, where you can get yourself early access to future videos, Patreon exclusive content, and access to the ETF Digital Archive. We get a lot of compliments about the VHS collection that you guys see in the background of our videos. Well, we've been hard at work slowly digitizing the collection and creating a place where we can share it with all of you. Thanks to the help of the Plex platform, we can now do just that. This is our way of doing our part in helping preserve that gritty, nostalgic VHS look and feeling before it's gone forever. With Plex, you can stream our VHS collection from anywhere at any time. It's basically like having a streaming service for VHS, which I think is pretty cool. Additionally, if you're tired of adding to your growing list of monthly subscriptions, you can help support the channel on Ko-Fi, where you can drop a single tip, the cost of a cup of coffee, or less. No pressure, no tiers required. But with all the same monthly benefits that you will find on Patreon offered as well. We also have a Mercari store where you can go and get yourself a little piece of the ETF archive. While collecting VHS, Blu-rays, and DVDs over many years, we wind up with lots of duplicates, and we unfortunately can't store them all. So on our Mercari shop, we have all of those for sale. Purchasing those not only expands your collection, but makes room for us to expand ours. All the links for everything are down in the description. Until next time, stay safe. And as always, thanks for watching.